Hi, it's 12-12-12 here in Jackson Hole. This is a very auspicious day because it's the day that the first herds of elk decided to return to the National Elk Refuge for the winter, this very morning. Thus, it's truly a day to celebrate the elk. So to honor their auspicious arrival, I decided to go with the theme of the number 12 and film 12 short clips of elk in and around the town of Jackson, a town that has tributes to them almost everywhere you look. So here they are at the Wildlife Museum. This is just a representation of them. But I'll show you the real thing soon. These are the real elk in Jackson Hole on 12-12-12, arriving on this day. Here's some right here, and then there's some all the way out there. Oh, and you know what? They're bugling. I wish we weren't right next to the road. You could hear them bugle. Maybe if we add up the amount of points on that particular elk, it would add up to 12. Hi again, and we are at the visitor center. But here is a rendition of what elk can be up against in the wild. Here we are at the historic Wart Hotel, and this is another elk. Still in the Wart Hotel, and here is a painting of elk. So it's right here in the valley, and another example of the presence of elk. So here we are in Jackson Main Square in town, and they have 4 arches of elk antlers on this square, one at each corner, and I will walk through this one as we have a little bit of sun coming through, and hopefully you can see the one that's all the way at the other edge of the square. I'll turn around now and give you one more view of what the arch of elk antlers in Jackson Hole looks like on 12-12-12. Hi, here we go. Here's another elk right in front of a store on 12-12-12. A lot of elk around here. And this one seems to be the real McCoy, who has been stuffed. Hi, here's yet another image of elk, presence of elk in Jackson Hole. This is a lamp. Or the lamp base is made out of elk antlers. Here is another example of the presence of elk. This is a chandelier made out of elk antlers. And I will show you another one. You don't see these every day, do you? Again, some more elk. I'm right off the main road here, so you can hear a lot of traffic. But here you go. 12-12-12. The elk are sporting it up in Jackson Hole. Hi, here's another elk. He's on top of a pretty well-known place in Jackson called the Virginian Lodge, and they have chosen to put an elk on the top of the entryway into their hotel, and he's up there. He could be bugling perhaps. Hi, one other image of elk that is actually in my house. I found this great antler in my yard, and it's another tribute to the elk and a larger tribute to nature, and that is what is so wonderful about Jackson Hole. You can be very connected with nature and the gifts that nature brings us.